am I broadcasting here?
Yeah, Phoenix. Make sure your audio is set to always allow.
Mine is. I just haven't been saying anything because I can't even get into the feed. Red just messaged me, and I think he's coming in a few.
Oh,
Hey, Red.
yo, Red. Well, he's broadcasting the Outlaw race currently.
Yeah, but I don't. All I have is I don't have the race. I don't have an invite.
Yeah,
I.
we just got finished qualifying.
Oh, okay, cool.
Smoke told me to come over here and stay in here because I'll be a co-commentator with you because I couldn't find another guy.
Okay. So, do you need Red? Oh, okay, I see. I got you.
Yeah,
Thank you anyway, Red.
yeah, I figured you
I
would.
understand. Thank you.
Thanks. Hey, and if you don't care, turn the black broadcast off.
How?
The black comments off.
Okay.
We're gonna go to broadcast gameplay right here. Hit I think you have to hold the PS button and go to broadcast.
Um. Okay. Uh, the menu's all like blacked out. Okay. Here we go. Stop broadcasting. Audio sharing. Advanced settings, maybe. Um. Okay. It won't move. Your audience can now access a community you own, and it's stuck. It's on link community to your broadcasts, and it won't move. Okay, wait. I hit. Wait, no, I freed it up. I don't know what I did, but it freed it up. Audio sharing, message to spectators. Is that what we're talking about? Okay. Um, there's no thing to turn it off. That's weird. Comments to speech? No. What the hell would that be? Oh, display message to spectators and spectators' comments. Okay, that I unchecked that.
Good.
Okay. Okay. And that's what's supposed to be up?
Yeah, yeah.
No, that's what my screen
Welcome,
is up.
come one, come all. Welcome tonight. Here we're going to be at the Outlaw Fan4racing Cup Series going ahead here. Uh, Tonight we should have a pretty decent show going out. Smoke Fan making his Tuesday return. He ain't been able to work. Ain't been able to make it off work today, so nice to have him back in the broadcast booth. You know, after seeing, I know you've only seen really Talladega, Phoenix, but who you think's gonna win tonight?
Well, Smoke Fan is always a threat wherever he is, and if you were in the field, I would say you too. Um,
I am in the field.
oh, I see. Oh,
Yeah,
so
I
you're
am.
you're you're guesting here.
Yeah, yeah. I ain't gonna be able to really make a. I'll be a little biased on who I think's gonna win. So.
Well, yeah. Well, I picked you last time, but you had some problems at Talladega. So tonight, I don't know. You got the right setup in because you got time before the race, right?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I didn't even make a qualifying tonight. Didn't even want to worry about it.
Gotcha. Well, Darlington is a tricky track, and it takes somebody with experience and knows how the car is going to handle as the tires wear, because it just gets trickier and trickier each lap. Um, I'll go with you. I've seen you handle some pretty out out there situations, so I'm gonna
Man,
go with
I
Bulldog.
really do appreciate that. But no, the last time we went here back on Heat 3 was actually the last time we were here. Me and Smoke battled for quite a bit of the race, but Cheesa ended up winning on fuel strategy. I think we're probably going to see a little fuel strat play in tonight.
Hmm.
As always, running times 3. It sucks, but I mean it's part of the racing, and it's part of a lot of asphalt racing, especially these Cup cars.
Well, Darlington
Uh,
is one of those tracks you got to use everything you have. You throw the kitchen sink at it, strategy, um, little craftiness, a little snookering, whatever gets you up front.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Going in here, you got to watch that wall. That wall will jump out and get you. That's for sure. But it's whoever. Kind of like I said something like this at Richmond. I think last time we went to Richmond. It's consistency. That's all. I mean, that's a lot of these. I would say almost specialty tracks because Darlington is one. We really ain't got. There's there's not any other track like it on the schedule at all. You can kind of run Homestead. Homestead's real similar to it. But besides that, there's not a whole lot of different. There's not a track that you could say, hey, if I ran good here, I'm gonna run good at Darlington. Darlington is its own entity, no matter what game we run on, no matter what cars. It's gonna be different every single time we go here. It's hard to pass. It's tight. And I think whoever's going to get out front at a lot of these, whoever's going to get out front and lead laps early, probably going to win stage one. I don't know, kind of factor in strategy and everything in the stage 2 and 3, kind of based on where pit stops go on. But
Right. Now, what's an average pit stop length at Darlington for you?
I ain't really tested that much. I know pit road is a tricky mistress, kind of like the black mistress herself.
Well, I meant like a
But
fuel run.
oh, a fuel run. I think 23 laps. I think that's what we're making it.
So every 23, you guys will
Fuel.
be looking for pit road about.
Yeah, about 23, 24 laps in, we're going to be looking for pit road. If
How's
not
your
before
tire
that,
wear?
some guys will be looking before that for tire wear because the tires,
Mm.
she likes to eat them up here. A lot of the patches on the track, it likes to bounce around and stuff. It is
Yeah.
what it is, and
Oh yeah.
you got to overdrive it, and well, not overdrive it. You just got to drive around it really, and that's
So,
the thing.
Doug, I'm curious to know, turn 2 or turn 4?
Turn two. I mean, I'm a bigger fan of turn two. I like the tracks. I like to be able to hold it wide open a little more. I think a lot of us do. In general.
So you're saying
Uh,
you're more comfortable with turn 2. It's turn 4 that you're going to be looking out for.
yeah, turn four. If there's a corner, I'm gonna hit the wall tonight. It's gonna be turn four. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I hear you.
Turn four. She's a mean one.
Oh
She
yeah.
uh she's a mean one. She'll jump out and bite you with a
Now,
vengeance.
now I don't race turn times 3. Now, what can you expect different in like a times 3 race as opposed to times 1 race? Normal.
Honestly, more tire wear. More everything. Uh, the tires wear, tire temps are worse. I mean,
So
there's just
basically,
more going on.
you're going to one of the toughest tracks on the schedule. You're running times 3 where everything, tire wear, fuel, handling, everything is going to be worse.
Yeah, I mean everything's gonna be 3 times worse than you would be running times one here. We just gotta have a times one qualifying. I actually ran my fastest lap I've ran all week in qualifying right there, but
Cool. So, how's it looking? How's the lineup looking?
actually my phone has currently been dead and it's been dead for a while. I'm gonna be starting second. Chase is gonna be starting first.
Okay, Chase
Chase
is
is
on the
gonna roll
pole.
off on
Well,
play.
that's a big
And
advantage here.
yeah, well, now see, I'd have to argue with you because I like that high side here.
Mm-hmm.
I think whoever's going to be able to get higher and hold it's going to be able to win. I'll tell you when to join out here. We think we got everybody in the lobby.
Okay.
Yeah, everybody's.
Okay, I'm on my way.
No, 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 don't
Oh,
join. Back up.
I just did. So I'm new to this, so okay. I don't know. I hear myself, so probably both. Okay, so get in there now. I wouldn't even know how to do that. How to switch. You see? Okay, I don't have to. do anything, just switch over and then switch back? Oh, I see. Yeah, because I told Red to back me out of his chat, but I guess he didn't, or did he? Yeah, that's Red's party. Backing out, and then I'll be over in a sec after I switch back. Okay, I think I'm okay now. Can you hear me?
Are you into the race?
I'm getting in there now. It's loading up.
It's loading up.
Yeah.
You're in. You can see us, right?
Not yet. It's still loading. It's on the Darlington screen. Ah. There we go. Okay, I got you. So is that Smoke Fan up front there?
No, Smoke Fan's actually going to be in the number 14 custom tonight. He's in the back pack.
Okay.
Right there behind me and Chase as I just hit the wall.
Shit. I got you in the 46. But you're all dicing up front there pretty good.
Yeah, we are. Cheesa threw it in there. I'm kind of hung out to the outside right now. Chase is leading the way currently.
Yep, we won that battle early on. He's out front. Are you guys all running special paint schemes tonight?
Some of us are. I actually am. I let Dave Ferguson's daughter, design my car.
Oh, these are the cars you were talking about. Oh, that is awesome. Because they look really nice. Let's see. Chase doesn't need a special paint scheme to be out front right now. Ooh, we got some trouble back in turn 4.
That's
there.
going to be a manual. Hangman got it on the apron right there. We're going to be might race it back this time, and then we're going to throw the caution.
Yeah, they're all over the place in turn 4 back there. Couldn't see what happened. Ooh, more fun on the backstretch. Oh.
Yeah, I caught that patch I was talking about right there.
Ah, turn 2, so it's a love-hate relationship then.
Kinda.
I know what you mean. You gotta hit that turn just right. If you do get a lot of speed, but if you don't, you can get out of shape pretty quick.
Exactly.
Okay, so we're under caution here early on. Chase is out front with Smoke Fan. Looks like going to line up behind him for the restart. Are we going to pit this early?
Yeah, I mean, I see some pit stops coming. It's definitely, pit road's definitely going to be open.
So you're going to be like, pretty much most of you guys are going to be hitting pit road whenever you can to keep that fresh rubber under you.
Yeah.
Well, that makes sense. Heats tires up. Like I said, take any advantage you can whenever you can. So it looks like the whole field is lining up to come to pit road. For, what are we doing here?
Yeah, we're lining up, single file, go down pit road right here.
Gotcha.
Actually, like I have some pretty decent tire wear here. Just that multiple spins there on the back stretch kind of killed the tires.
Oh yeah.
So I'm definitely gonna go ahead and get some pits going ahead. Interesting to see what some other guys will do here.
As are we. Interested. It looks like we're gonna have somebody that stay out.
I mean, you might this early. There's one that does, it's going to be Galen. More than likely Galen or Cheesa, but you ain't going to see.
I think everybody's coming in.
Yeah. Kind of figured that this early, just go ahead and get 4 freshmen on.
Yeah.
4 Mr. Feelgoods.
It's a long race. What are we looking at lap-wise?
We have 43 laps to go in stage 1. I'll tell you the lap count
So
after I get off pit road right
okay, no problem. So as we watch the field come to pit road, early caution, tangling in turn 4, has everybody diving in for tires and fuel.
There might be a couple guys that just take 2 right here, early track position.
Looks like, maybe Chase and the 88, maybe they took 2.
I just don't think that's going to pay out. They're going to get so tight and so loose later on.
I have to agree with you.
It's not worth it. Go ahead. Chase was already in the lead anyway. If he did, I don't really know.
Well, so how important is track position? Because that's why they'd be taking 2 tires right now.
I mean, you can't pass. You can't pass. Like several other tracks on this game. It's a racy track and it's fun to drive, but you cannot pass it.
So yeah, but when everybody's on fresh tires, 4 tires, you got about 5 laps or so under times 3, where you can maybe make your moves and then it's just settling down to run the run.
No, you'll see some more passes later on in the run as guys start to fall
as tires wear and
but exactly. Besides that, not really.
So Cheese is on point for the restart here, with Chase and Smokefan on his tail. As they peel off into turn 1, Cheese takes a high entry and then dives down low. Smokefan is right on his bumper. He gets up next to him on the backstretch. He has to pull back in and follow Cheese into 4. But he's working on him. Smokefan wants the lead right now, it looks like. So, Cheese in the wall. Smokefan and the first 4 guys go by him. Cheese back to 5th, heading into 3rd. Third turn. And Smokefan got his wish. He's on point. And he's the next Top Gun that everybody would be trying to knock off. Ooh, we got a Bulldog spinning with a couple other cars in turn 1 and 2.
Yeah, I clipped the apron right there.
Oh, well, that'll do it. But you get very crowded pretty quick into 1 and 2.
Yeah, you really do. There's nothing much you can do about it. It just is what it is.
It's really a one groove track. Maybe for a few laps you can run side by side, but very close. You got inches to spare, and you got to be perfect, or else you can flip the apron real easy and go around. So no caution on that one?
Yeah, we're stacking up on the backstretch.
Okay, there we go, caution. And that's Galen. Galen up in 2nd place, with Chase behind him. And Jason in 4th. Oh, we're back to pit road.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to want to come in here and get tires every chance you get.
After just a few laps, everybody back on pit road, showing how tough this track is on tires. Plus, the more you're on pit road, you can make those adjustments. You can only adjust tire pressure and wedge and a little tape, but if you need to fine-tune your setup for a longer run or help your tire wear a little bit, these opportunities to improve certainly can go a long way later on.
Oh yeah, and I think that's, but we ain't had a long run yet. We don't really know what to do. Nope. I think it's a little hasty to start making decisions and start. But I mean, this early you can always try something and then go back.
Well, I agree. The main thing is to get tires and try to hedge your bet that way. But you know, if anybody is, you know, got a little bit off on the setup, you know, these
it's the time to make the change. You're right.
yeah,
You
and
know,
early on, you better to make the change and figure out what's going on, and later, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Find the leader here.
And you know the
Smoke
apron
Fan.
here.
So it looks like Smoke Fan's going to lead him down with Galen on the outside, Chase, Jason, and Evil Ogre.
Evil OGR. Just call him
OGR. I don't know. As soon as I saw that, I said Ogre. I'm like, Ogre's mean, right? Evil OGR 48. And here we go, back to green. Galen, as I said, got a little nose ahead, but getting to turn one, it's going to be Smoke Fan. But we got Chase almost diving to the inside. He thought about it anyway. Smoke Fan still out front in 3 as the field seems to go single file. I think they seem to be settling down a bit to run a little.
Yeah, I think everybody's kind of content right now. Just to finish the stage out, see what's going on, see what's happening.
How many laps we got to go?
15 of 49 right now. I'll tell you this time out.
Okay. Well, the first 3 cars seem to be putting a little distance on the rest of the field at the moment.
As we went 4 wide back there for a second, somebody got in the wall. Jesus split it up the middle, and I went down below the apron to get in there.
Yeah, I thought I saw something. I'm on the leaders at the moment on the wide view. So we seem to be breaking off into like packs of 3s and 4s. Chase is pushing Smoke Fan down the backstretch. I guess they figure the teammates will work together for now.
Jesus.
Oh, but Chase keeps... Well, Galen keeps putting the pressure on Chase, and Chase keeps trying to block. But Chase now is passing Smoke Fan into 4, and Galen is looking to go with him. But it looks like Smoke Fan got a Darlington stripe coming out of 4 there. Or was that 2? Let's see what the rest of the field is doing now that they've reshuffled up front. Looks like Ogre lost some ground on the restart. Evil OGR. Cheese is leading the second pack, followed by Jason and Bulldog in 6th. Cheese is putting a little distance, and
Yeah, Jason kind of Jason grabbed the wall a little bit there on exit 2.
Blocked you up a little bit.
Yeah, blocked us all up. Had to check up. I let him back out in front. It's cool.
But if you can see the distances between the cars now, you see just one little mistake can change everything. Oh, it looks like some stuff going on up front here. Dicing again. It's like Smoke Fan got back up to 2nd, with Galen back, took Chase back to 3rd.
This is lap, we're coming to get 20, lap 20 now.
Lap 20 of 43?
49.
49, okay, so it's going to be, definitely have to be one more pit stop before we can make it, right? So, right now, I would think that these guys would be a little bit more interested in running, but is there an advantage to being out front, say, as far as air and tire wear, maybe? Like they're dicing
Yeah,
so
you
hard?
know, you're carrying so much speed in the draft here.
And contact up front again.
And you know, you're just, it's hard to not run over somebody here. Especially when you're behind them or you got a little distance and you're sucking up, and it's hard.
Smoke
We all know how
back to the
how
point
the draft is.
out of turn 2. And, ooh, Chase and Galen get together. Chase had to take a little excursion on the inside, but he retains 3rd. And Chiza is right behind them now, closing in to make this a 4-way battle. But Smoke Fan seems to be pulling out ahead a little bit. 10 car lengths right now. With Galen in second, Chase in third, and Chiza hot on their tails. Oh, big bang! Oh, Chase and Galen get into it, and
that's going to be a single car,
wall.
no caution currently. No caution
Well,
for
he
single
gets
car
it going
race.
straight again, but he lost a lot of ground, almost at the back of the field now. So we got Smoke with a lead for now, with Chiza in second. Followed by Chase.
Then it would be Jason and me.
Jason and Bulldog rounding out the top 5. And both of you seem to, now that you seem to sorted the issues that you guys had earlier, seem to be making some ground on Smoke, but he's not losing too much. He's pretty sporty tonight, it looks like.
Oh yeah, as he always is.
Oop, oop, is that Chiza?
Yeah, that'd be Chiza down there in that green car.
No contest going on up front. Let's check back through the field a little bit. The top 4 are pretty much holding station. The Bulldog seemed to be moving up on Jason there.
I'm really content with riding behind him right now, at least until we get a pit and everything else.
Oh no, I see, but you seem to be closing in.
Yeah, I will, and he'll pull.
We got some lap traffic. Are we putting people a lap down, looks like? Or
I believe so. That'd be Dave Ferguson on the inside going a lap down.
Gotcha.
Probably have a little contact
there
in the back.
Plenty of room to race, so no issue there.
And that's all we ask. That's all any guy asks, out here. In the top 5, just give us plenty of room,
Yep. Well, I'll tell you what, from what I'm seeing is Smokeman is holding his lead out front over second, but you guys in 4th and 5th seem to be closing in a little bit on Chiza. Chase is taking second, and he seems to be moving a little bit closer to his teammate at the moment.
Yeah, as I just got that patch again, it shot me straight up into the wall, caught it again, and through the floor. Losing a lot of ground.
I'm looking at Chiza because I'm not sure, but I think he might have had a little moment himself and allowed Chase to get by him, because he seems to be closing back in on Chase. Just a little bit. Oh, he gets into the wall there. That's not going to help.
No, it won't.
But I do think as the run goes on, Chase is, now that he's passed Chiza, who's again into the wall, his hand seems to have gone out the window. I think he's closing in on Smoke.
See that, and like I said, we'll see comers and goers throughout this race, and all depends. But everybody here has time, to kind of adjust on it. Just first stage currently, get everything going on.
Absolutely. Oh, looks like Smoke is peeling off and coming to pit road. Chase and Chiza and Jason stay out, and along with Bulldog. So Smoke Fan gives up the lead. How many laps to go? Is he making a bid to go?
Well, currently we have 8 laps of fuel to go. We are in the fuel window.
So he's fixing probably to pit now a little bit early and then stay out the rest of the way if things go his way, caution-wise.
Which, I mean, he will gain on us in the short run, but how bad's the tire wear? That's the real question here. Is I think I'm gonna pit off now too.
I hear you, because if you stay out a few laps, or anybody who stays out a few laps is going to have fresher tires down the road here as we get towards the end of the stage. And we got, looks like, is that Jason on pit road now too? Coming in the lap.
Maybe I'm actually down pit road.
Yep. No, that's Galen. And Bulldog's on pit. Whoa! And who is that in the orange?
That'd be Tav Hazard down there. He looks like he had a little moment right there.
Yeah, well, with the tires worn, and you know how turn 4 and turn 2 are. Those are the places to watch. Yep, tie of hazard, but he saved it. You know, he might have got scraped
Awesome
up a
save.
little
I
bit.
kind of saw that myself a little bit.
I caught
Almost
the
had a
end of
brown
it.
stain. Almost had a brown stain right there. He hit me. He hit the pit road wall right as I was at it. So
Yeah, that's the view I had. I was on you, and I just saw him come in out from the side. And I was like, wow, yeah, he bounced, but he bounced even, so he didn't get out of shape getting back under control there. But you can see that with his tire wear, he is struggling in and out of the turns. Ooh, kiss off the wall out of turn 2. But he's trying to make it work for him, stay out as long as he can. Like we were talking about, probably to have fresher tires later on as compared to, say, like
he's losing too much time now. After you stay out, you've got to commit at this point. You got to stay out those 7, 8 extra laps. If you stay out that 1, you got to stay out that 8 and try to make it work.
Oh, absolutely. But he's trying to make it work. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you try it now. You know, you see, you know what you're going ahead for in stage 2.
Yeah, I don't know if he's succeeding, but he's definitely was trying hard. I'm back up with Smoke. And he's still, Ty is still hanging on. He passes pit road again, it looks like.
I think that's another one right now on that same strategy as Chase. I just don't see that working.
So is Chase showing as the leader right now?
Chase is currently the leader out there in the 41, holding strong.
Gotcha. So Chase is in the lead.
Looks like Ty's going to duck it in this time.
Yep. He held on to it, I think, a few laps longer than he probably should have, but trying to make strategy work here.
You test it now in stage 1, especially if you're outside that top 5. And maybe try to throw something
Chase
together.
had a big moment out of 4, but he swerved left, he swerved right, but he ended up not hitting anything and keeping it straight. Absolutely. You know, like we were talking, it's strategy. Oh, and Chase is peeling off. So the leader back to pit road, but how much ground did he give up by staying out those extra
he lost,
laps?
you know, he lost all that ground. He's going to come out behind me, Jason, Chiza. He's going to be 5th or 6th.
I'm going to follow him here. Let's see. Maybe he'll take 2 tires instead of 4 to try to even out the time he lost.
Well, I think we have 11 laps left. He's burnt those left sides. The left sides burn pretty evenly here, or at least on my setup they do. So
I agree with you, but let's see. I want to see what he does, though.
If he does, he's a brave man. I will say that.
Because it'll also speak to if he can make this work now, then he might try this, at the end of the race. And all you guys are seeing this, so this might be something that maybe it'll work, maybe it won't work.
Exactly.
I don't know. I think he took 4 tires, but let's get back up front. Who's showing as the leader now? Smoke Fan back in the lead?
It looks like it. He's custom, yeah.
So it's cycled around to Smoke Fan, who pitted first, making his strategy bid to pit early, paying the penalty for maybe a slower handling car. But when you have the fastest car, as he does at the moment, it seems, will that be enough to maintain a lead to take the stage? It's yet to be seen.
I think, Chase is coming, though. He's going to have to hold Chase off by like 2-3 seconds, and it's going to be tight.
Smoke Fan just got into the wall off turn 2. That's not helping his cause any. Chiza is hot on his tail, it looks like. Is that Chase in 3rd? Up to 3rd?
Chase is in 3rd.
Wow.
Chase is coming.
If he's got 4 fresh tires, and he's got the best tires on the track compared, of the leaders right now.
Yes.
So this could be very interesting. So it's basically Smoke Fan's strategy versus Chase's tires, and Smoke is all over the backstretch trying to hold it straight. How many laps we got?
Oh, I'll tell you this time, Bob. You don't have 10 to go.
10 to go. So these 10 laps are looking to be fairly exciting as Chase closes in on Galen at a 4 down the front stretch. Chiza, excuse me. Chase got a little, Smoke got a little squirrely, but he had a much better turn too.
Oh,
but
and
they're
Jason
closing
has
in
a
on him.
moment, loses it. Jason loses it coming off of 2 right there. Actually goes all the way down, hits the inside wall.
Are we going to have a caution, or he gets it going again?
No, he got it going. He didn't even spin.
Okay.
9 to go.
Well, Chase seems to be right on Cheese's bumper, but Smoke Fan is keeping a lead. They're closing in a little bit, but not much. I don't know if
I would say they're more than likely a day late and $1 short.
yeah, it looks like they're closing in, but unless Smoke has a moment or has some lap traffic coming up.
Now, what I think could possibly do, if Chase goes half the time he went right there, still has the fresh tires, don't lose as much ground, strategy might work out.
Yeah.
But being he stayed out that full length, it's not going to work out this time. I don't think it may very well do it.
Well, they're closing in, but with what do we got, like 8 laps, 7 laps to go? I don't know if they might be able to get to his bumper, but will they be able to get by him? Because he's got a lap
It's 2
car
different stories.
coming up in front of him, which might play a factor too, because he seems to be closing in on the lap car about as fast as they're closing in on him. Oh, yeah, they're definitely a couple car lengths closer this time around. It's going to be close. Strategy versus fresher tires. But what's interesting is even though Chase has made it back to Cheese's bumper, he hasn't been able to pass him with the freshest tires.
It's hard to pass. Like they're probably going to be able to get to him.
Out of 2, Cheese got a little squirrely, and Chase got by him, and he's headed off after Smoke now.
Should be interesting to see if Chase is going to be able to get back around him.
Look, Chase was running second to Smoke when they were on even tires, but Smoke was still a little faster. But now Chase has what, 5, 6, 7, 8 lap fresher tires?
8 laps.
And 8 laps. 8 laps fresher, and there's 2 lap cars right in front of Smoke, which are going to play some sort of factor possibly here as Chase closes in. It's about 4 car lengths back, it looks like. Well, yep, he had to check up for some lap traffic going too wide in 1, and Chase is there. Ooh, and Smoke gets squirrely, and they're side by side down the backstretch with a lap car in front. Smoke Fan edges him out, but there's still that lap car, and Chase is right there on his bumper. He's almost close enough to touch him at this point, and that lap car is still in front. Well, looks like Smoke went high,
to go.
Chase went low, and Chase got out of shape, hitting the apron, and Cheese is right on Smoke Fan's tail now in that lap car. Ooh, and Smoke gets out of shape. Cheese is right on his tail. Chase lost a couple of positions, but
Chase fell all the way back behind me and Jason right now.
Well, that's big, but he's out of this fight for the stage win, but Cheese is all over Smoke's back bumper. Smoke seems to be a little bit faster, but those older tires are costing him right now. He's having trouble getting back to the gas, it looks like, out of the turns. And Cheese is just closing up on his bumper. Oh! Big moment for Smoke. He held onto it, but Cheese is right on him. They're nose to tail through 3 and 4. Cheese going a little bit high. Now, Cheese was bouncing off the wall at the end of his run last time around. Looks like he's sliding a little high in 4, and he's not as close to Smoke entering 1. Ooh, Smoke in the wall. Cheese goes for it to the inside. He's passed him into 3. Smoke is down on the white line trying to make up time, but does he have enough grip? Cheese goes high, but he maintains a lead and pulls away from Smoke down the front stretch, but Smoke closes back into 1. And that was it. Was that the stage? If that was the stage, then it looks like Cheese is the stage winner. Wow. I mean, that came all the way down, and lap cars played a factor there. But Smoke Fan electing to pit early and run the full end of the stage on older tires when everybody else pitted later and had fresher tires. He almost got the stage win, only on the last couple laps, with lap traffic getting in the way, playing a factor there, allowed Chiza to close in and take the win, the stage win.
And this time I think what we're going to see most people do, because it's a lap longer, you're going to see people split the stage in half right here.
Right. Well, you had some cautions early in the first stage, so it kind of lent itself to a strategy play on somebody's part, and as we saw, Smoke Fan played his hand and did a great job of holding on to that car. And I really think, from what I saw, it was lap traffic. He had to check up that one time, and it allowed Chiza to get right on him. So here we
Bad pit
go.
stop from Smoke, and still fall back to the
Yep. Well, now we're back to the racing here. Stage 2, we've got, 44 laps to go?
47.
47 laps to go, so nobody can make it. Your average fuel run or tire run is about 23 laps, I believe. So,
Gonna have to be.
Oh, we got some contact off the 2 there. Well, Chiza pulls out front, followed closely by Smoke Fan and Bulldog up to 3rd. Bulldog had some trouble earlier working traffic, but he's got things straight and is working over Smoke rather nicely now. How's that car feeling, Bulldog?
She's hanging in here. She's a little loose, but nothing we can't deal with.
Oh, you look real strong right now. I'm sure Smoke and Chiza are a little bit worried at the moment because you're right on their bumper.
I don't know if they need to have any reason to be worried or not.
Well, I don't mean necessarily that you're gonna, pass them right now, because I think, with 47 laps to go, we got some time. Ooh, Chiza got a little bit loose at it too, and Smoke is going to his outside. And it looks like Bulldog is going to try to follow him if he can. Oh, and Chiza gets out of shape. Looks like he caught the inside apron and spun out on turn 4 there.
That's definitely going to be a caution. We're going to slow down.
He hasn't righted it yet. He's all over the place in turn 4. So it looks like we're going to have another early caution here, similar to the first stage so far. He does get it back going though, but we're slowing down. Okay, caution is out. We got Smoke up front, Jason, Bulldog, Chase, and
Jason was able to get around me right there as I got caught up in the.
I'm sure you checked up when Chiza, spun right in front of you.
Just a touch.
Yeah, that was a moment. That's okay. I think anybody would have said, had a little pause there. So we're gonna see pit stops as we see somebody getting a lap back. I think is that Dave Ferguson.
It was Dave Ferguson.
Getting one of his laps back. And are we gonna pit again? Yep, looks like the field is peeling off. See if everybody heads down pit road like last 2 times.
I think that's what you will see here.
Looks like everybody's coming down. Now let's take a look and see if anybody scoots out early with only 2 tires. Not that, if it was me, I'd be looking for 4 Mr. Feelgoods every time, like we were talking about, Bulldog.
And with just a couple laps here, like I got 97 on my left front, and 98 on my left rear, but still at 2%.
True, but that
2% comes in.
But the advantage of taking tires, even though you can't make it all the way at this point, means you can run an extra few laps. So it gives you a little bit more options, as opposed to the rest of the field. Now everybody's coming in for tires. And everybody's pitting. People at the back seem to be out already. I don't know. It's a tough one.
Jason.
Did Jason take 2 tires?
No, I don't know.
Yeah, no.
Jason just came in really early.
I'm just putting it out there, but yeah, he did come in a little bit quick.
Yeah, he was his pit stops one of the first one.
Gotcha. So it looks like it's gonna be Smoke. Looks like he beat him off pit road though, so it looks like it's gonna be Smoke, Jason, Bulldog, Chase, and Eagle OGR 48 as the top 5.
Hangman right
and
there
Hangman
in 6.
right there in 6. We haven't talked about Hangman tonight. He's pretty sporty usually, and he has made his way towards the front. Well, let's see if he can stay there, be a factor. So we're heading back to green this time. Oh, there we go. And Smoke Fan gets a nose on the field there. Taking back his top spot. Followed by Bulldog. And looks like Jason in 3rd. He does get going pretty good, doesn't he, Bulldog?
That he is. I think I would be able to run with him right there a little bit better if I wouldn't hit the wall coming off too, but he does. He's got some insane takeoff gears.
Yeah, I thought you did, but he just, watching him on a couple of restarts with the 4 or 5 cautions we've had so far, and he gets out there pretty quickly. He's the rabbit, won't you say, tonight?
Oh, well, yes. He ain't no fun when the rabbit's got the gun.
Well, just remember I picked you to win, so. So we got a long way to go. So something like, still got like, what, 30-something laps to go, almost 40 in this stage. So a lot of racing left here. A lot of strategy to be played, maybe.
I think we're still going to be about halfway. Everybody comes in pits about halfway through the stage. Split it in half.
You guys stabilized up front, though. Let's see. We got some guys running together here. We got Evil OGR. We got Chase. We got Hangman. And Cheesa. Right behind you guys. And they seem to be dicing a little bit, but not as hard as before. Looks like everybody's calmed down a little bit for the second stage. Oh, somebody got to the inside. Was that you, Bulldog?
Yeah.
Did you get loose off too there?
I caught that patch.
I know.
It's a mean one.
There is this, out of turn 2, for those of you not familiar, or there's this, like, seam kind of thing. And you gotta know where it is. You'll know it when you hit it, and then the goal is to never hit it again. But
exactly.
Sometimes it just happens, especially, as your tires get older. Well, you drift up, you drift down, things happen. You got loose again? Trying to get back to
Yeah, and Smoke is just setting the pace right now.
Well, it didn't hurt you too much because you're back to 2nd.
Yeah, I mean, I never lost my spot right there, but he ain't really pulling on us that much, but I don't know how much he's pushing that car.
Well, he seems to give up as the run goes on, as all of you do, but he seems to get loose, and he holds on to it really, really well, which is why he was able to hold on for a second in the last stage. But
what else do you expect out of the Pro League champ? Smoke always runs his cars really loose. If you never drove one of his setups, he always runs his cars really loose. And once this game is really, he can usually run his tire wear a little worse than people because he can hang on to it. That's something about 2 I'm actually looking for a little bit better now.
Well, it happens sometimes, and these, in the stages I've noticed the track does change a little bit,
Oh yeah, especially in this new game, the track changes as the race goes on. Different lines get more gripped up, like right now, Smoke's bringing that thing all the way out there to the wall.
Yeah.
Both corners, I'm running it more on the white line.
Yeah, I was watching you before, and I'm watching him right now, and he seems to be good in 4, but you seem to be good in 4. And you both struggle a little bit in 2. So that's interesting, you know, for later on. We'll see if that remains a factor or some adjustments are made or the track changes and comes to one of you guys. What do we got here? Looks like everybody's pretty much single line, but I'd say about half the field is struggling off the turn 2 and half the field is struggling off the turn 4.
Then you have us, you know, select few that struggles off them.
Yeah. I'm watching Evil OGR right now. He seems pretty solid in 3 and 4. Holding a good line there. Let's see, he's coming into 2. Oop, and yep, looks like just a little bit. Or is that 3 and 4? Where are we? No, that was 2. Yeah. So it seems to be half of the guys, you know, are getting loose in 2, and half of the guys are getting loose and or tight in 4. Because I noticed Cheesa and Hangman both sliding up in 4 as their tires wear. Which you know, turn 4 is that turn. That's that old Darlington stripe turn. You know.
Oh yeah, I mean it's always a threat to come out there and get you every corner you take it, every single lap. Depends if you're running the Harvick line or the Larson line around here, really.
That's a good point, because both can bring you advantages, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm more of a guy, especially here. I usually like to run the high side of a lot of tracks, but I never really have been that great at it here.
Well, being that I'm talking to you, you might be looking in your mirror and you see Jason, but you got Chase. I was following his line to see how he was running, and he seems pretty solid at both ends. And he's fixing to get past Jason and onto your bumper in a few laps here.
Getting to us and passing us are two different things.
Oh, I completely agree. It looks like he's under Jason, and he's got a nose ahead, and he makes the pass out of turn 4. Got a little squirrely there, probably because he had to hold it down. And he's off after you now, so what are you thinking right now?
Just hold my line. If he gets there, I'm probably going to let him go, just to be honest. He's faster.
It's a long race. He's still got another pit stop to make it to the end, so that's smart. That's a smart move. Darlington, race the racetrack.
This is one of those tracks you really are racing to get yourself here.
Well, Chase is right on your bumper there. And, you know, how long is it going to take him to get by you? How good is his car right now? You know, he's holding it good, but like you said, oh, he just hit the wall off the 2, so...
He shows me the nose, I'm going to give it to him, but till then, I'm going to hold strong.
Looks like Cheesa got loose behind you off 2, also lost a little time. He fell back a bit. Looks like looks like Chase kind of checked up there, caught his breath. And he's not pushing it, but he does look a little bit faster than you. I think he's fixing to make a move very soon here. Well, it looks like he lost a little in 4. But he's right back. There he goes. The Chase, after working on Bulldog for a few laps here, is side by side, and Bulldog's fighting back on the outside. Ooh, Bull, a little loose.
It's just something out there on the track. It just
two by 2. Old tires, that happens. But you change your position as far as not losing any more than that 1. We've got Jason to contend with now. I'm fixing on these guys because this is where the action in front of the field seems to be the most intense. Most of the rest of the guys are fairly well spread out. I don't have a track map to see, but
yeah, that's the way it's looking right now online.
You 3 guys are the closest together right now. See, Bro gets into the turns really good, but is he going to be getting loose like Smoke Fan out of TC? He doesn't look to be. And you're right behind him. What do you think?
I don't think Chase is pretty hooked up right now.
He looks it. I see you're trying to different lines, and, just trying to
a little bit, just trying to find something on these old tires.
Yep.
I think it's holding here pretty strong. It's definitely driving better on the long run than I did the last run. I made a tire pressure adjustment. And it's hanging in there.
Well, Jason has fallen back a little, probably because the handling gone away with the older tires a little bit, but he's still running pretty good. Up in 4th place. Let's see who we got next on here. Well, we got some pit stops. We got Chiza in the pits. Evil OGR pulls off. And Bulldog pulls off into the pits. Burning 27 hit the pits.
You gotta know when it's time.
Yep.
I feel like if I'd stayed out there those extra 2 laps either, it was gonna be pushing it on tires right there. And I didn't really want to know. It was gonna make it on tires, but I didn't really want to see what it was gonna do yet on those 2. That was actually 3 laps.
Gotcha.
I felt like it was pretty content, but
So how many laps we got left in this stage?
21 right now.
21. Okay, so everybody can make
They're
it.
coming around to get
pitting
20.
now can make it from here.
Yeah, easily. I'm actually going to end up taking a can and a half. You ain't going to have to take full fuel here, so we're going to be actually a little faster coming off pits.
Yep, and with a little less gas over the long term, you might even be a tenth or so faster on the track for a few laps as it burns down.
Yeah.
Compared to other cars that have taken a full 2 cans. See, this is what I was talking about earlier. Any little advantage, any little thing that can help you eke out a 10th here or 10th there can pay off in the long run. Keep going on pit road. Ooh, and gets into the wall off turn 2. Not the prettiest exit there. Hangman back onto the track. Bulldog already on the track. Smoke Fan and Chase and Jason coming down pit road now. Is this a little bit of a reversal of their strategy in the first stage?
I just got a message said the Bulldog get lap back. That's it.
Bulldog get lap back. Okay. Are you a lap down? Is that...
Not
well, you might have gone a lap down because Smoke stayed out. He's pitting this lap. He's in the pits right now.
Caution, I think, might be out.
I didn't see
Yeah, caution's out. Something happened down there on pit road.
Well, maybe. I didn't see anything. But you know how the cameras are here. Who's showing as the leader at the moment?
Currently, I am.
I thought so. Because that caution came out at a good or a bad time, would you say?
Yeah, tagging. Yeah. Yeah.
Are you going to come back down pit road, or are you just waiting for the field there?
See, I don't really know, because I wasn't a lap down. That's the thing. He told me to get my lap back. So that would put me in the lead.
Well, whether the caution came out or not, Smoke was in the pits, and I saw you pass him. I had both of you in the frame as you were entering one, and he was in the pits. So I figured it would cycle around back to you, since he was in the pits. And it looks like, are you being shown as the leader still?
Yes.
Okay, so not an issue. So we got, it's like Burning 27 is getting a couple of guys getting their laps back on you, right? So is Chase in second there?
Chase should be in second, but I don't really know what's going on.
Yeah, I know that the field is strange.
Bulldog to the back. Okay. No, I wasn't, but I was not a lap down, Smoke.
Well, you might have been a lap down for a minute because you pitted and Smoke stayed out and he was
But the way
leader.
we do it with the race back,
Then
I was not a lap down.
yeah, but then it flipped around again, and then the caution came out. I mean, it was close, but I think you crossed the line before, before the caution came out. But anyway, I'm not privy to those things, so I'm just following along as to what's going on here. So Bulldog to the back, and looks like Chase is going to be leading it, going back to green in a moment, with Jason second on the outside, Smoke, then Galen, Hangman, and Evil OGR 48 rounding out the top 6. Well, you got your work cut out for you, Bulldog.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
I guess we'll go another lap. Are we coming around? No,
We're coming around to take the green this
Gotcha.
time. I didn't do it.
No, it's weird with these camera angles. They get you like in a generic spot that you can't really tell if you're in turn 2 or turn 4. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. Okay, going back to green. How many laps to go about?
I'll tell you when we cross
When
it.
do you get a chance?
15 to go.
Chase lead them down at the end of stage 2 with 15 to go. Smoke Fan is all over his bumper. The two have a short breakaway on the rest of the field. Oh, and a couple of cars make contact with each other in the wall out of 2. It really tightens up out there out of 2. We all get through 3 and 4 pretty well. I'm looking at some of the guys near the back. I'm wondering if somebody took 2 tires instead of 4. They're moving around an awful lot back there, it seems. Oop, looks like Hangman got his wall off the 2. And somebody around him too. Who is that? That looks like OGR Killshot, maybe with a couple other cars. Did you see that, Bulldog?
Yeah, I was underneath 48, and I think he caught something up there and just kind of came down.
Okay, so I saw
That's what
48
caused it.
there too. Okay, but we got a caution.
Yeah, I do believe.
Yeah, we got another caution coming out. Well, so we gotta re-rack them and stack them again. Will anybody pit? Well, this is a strategy moment. Oh, looks like the front of the field is heading towards pit road. Now, will anybody stay out here? Because they only went a couple laps. So we only got, what, 10 laps to go about when we go back to green?
Yeah.
It looks like everybody's coming in again. So Darlington, among other things, Lady in Black, the track too tough to tame, is also a tire eater, especially on times 3 wear. Well, it's been interesting. Chase and Smoke Fan have been up front most of the day, along with Chiza. But as the laps wind down, handling plays a huge factor. Smoke almost dirt tracking it most of the time at the end of his runs, and being able to hold on to it for the most part. Most part, it seems half the field gets loose out of 2, and the other half gets loose or tight off of 4. Hard to tell. They might have had somebody lag out there. But for the most part, it looks like everybody's taken 4 tires. And looks like Chiza won the race off pit road. With Smoke second, Chase in third, Jason fourth, and Evil OGR in fifth, Hangman in sixth. Most of Burning 27. It's up there now. But some guys have some trouble, especially on the older tires. Had a fair amount of cautions. I think this is the 6th caution, maybe, somewhere in there. Averaging seems to be about 2 or so a stage. Got about 10 laps to go, or less as we go back to green here. Smoke holding strong on the outside, but Cheese has got that inside line, and he stays out front. Chase gets loose. Smoke and Jason into the outside wall. Chase falls back. Even little GR looks like he's up to 4th. And Smoke Fan is after Cheesa and gets a nose on him, and then has to pull back in line, heading into 1. The Smoke enters a little bit higher in 1 on fresh tires. He pulls it down low. Oh, Cheese a little bit loose under pressure from Smoke. Jason is right there too. Oh, looks like a little tap on Smoke's bumper there. Incidental. Well, but Jason now trying to make a move on Smoke. So Smoke is sandwiched now. He's got to both attack and defend as we're coming to the end of the stage. Gets a nose up under Cheesa and into 3, side by side, pulls ahead into 4 as Cheesa goes high, and Jason tries to cut both of them. He's on the inside, vying for 2nd and 3rd, 2nd and 1st. Falls in between now, so Jason is sandwiched between Smoke in the lead and Cheesa back to 3rd in 1 turn and a half a straightaway. Everything flip-flop. Oh, Jason is looking pretty strong. He's right on Smoke's bumper. Now I see this lap he's a little bit higher. Smoke is able to hold it down and get about a car length and a half. But he closes back into 1 on Smoke's bumper. 2, Smoke looks a little high. Jason is about a half a width lower. And he tries to make a move. The block, and he can't do it into 3. Will you give him the bumper? Jason goes high, Smoke stays low. A little bit of speed, more speed through the turn. Jason tries to cut it down, closes back in on his bumper, but he can't get under him. So he's there, but he can't get past them. Darlington being one of the toughest places to pass, I'm not surprised. Looks like Smoke has a nice high entry in line through 2. And he cuts it down low this time. Doesn't let Jason get a run on him. Jason goes high in 3 and cuts it low in 4 as Smoke looked like he entered middle and pulled it low to keep in front. Jason's got a stronger car than Smoke, it looks like right now. Down the straightaway. He must be getting off the turns just a little bit better. Could be line. Whoop! Again, Smoke blocked. Jason goes to the inside. Can he get under him? Looks like he just Smoke gets a little bit better entry into turn 3. Excuse me. And we're back again. Ooh, Cheesa all out of shape down the front stretch and spinning. Will there be a caution? Well, they're still at it at the front here. Smoke and Jason nose to tail. One little slip up by Smoke and Jason's by him. It looks like Smoke is playing defense for the first time. Ooh, and Smoke gets into the wall. Did Jason get into him there? I couldn't tell from the angle I had, and he gets in front into turn 1. Smoke goes low. He gets up under, he gets a nose under him out of 2. Will they make it out of 2 together? Ooh, Jason into the outside wall. Smoke gets back in the lead. That is strong. But it seems that Jason is a little bit stronger when he can run his line. Oh, and Smoke into the outside wall in 4. They're side by side down the front stretch into 1. But Smoke edges him out again, entering high. He's got a real strong line into 1, it looks like. But not as strong into 3 for some reason. and Jason can get back up to him. See, Jason enters high in 3, and Smoke looks like he's playing defense going around the bottom, but he pulled him that time a couple of car lengths. And we should be at the end of the stage this lap or the next, I think. Yes. Look, Smoke gets loose, but he holds on to it, doesn't lose any time out of 2. Unless Smoke makes a mistake, I think he's got this. Stage win here. Yep. Or I assume that was the stage win. Everybody came across the line, and looks like the AI wrecked, which shouldn't mean much of anything. Maybe somebody lagged out. Okay, what do we got going on here? Okay, well, Jason is your stage 2 winner. Edging out Smoke. Yo. That's okay. Are we off the air now? What? Because the screen turned blue. I didn't quit broadcast. I just accepted your party invitation. But the screen just turned. But the screen is blue. I had the U2 up, and it just turned blue. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yep. Oh, sorry, a little technical switching going on there. We're back to Green Flag Racing for the final stage. What do we have, about 80 or something laps to go?
Yeah.
And we have, let's see, well, it looks like we have a few guys are out of the race.
Did Smoke back out?
Ty retired.
Yeah.
I'm going
Wow.
through right now. Yeah, I thought so. Smoke is out.
Virtual blown motor.
Gotcha. Is that you, Smoke?
No, it's 48.
Oh, yeah. What happened to you? I thought I saw you lag out or something.
Yeah, I spun it and I backed out. That's just instinct for me. If I mess up, I back out, and that's what I did.
A little muscle memory going on there.
Yeah, a little too quick.
Well, you seemed to have a strong run at the end there. I mean, you were up. I was following the leaders. They were having a hell of a fight up front. So the last 10 laps, I was all on them. But last I saw, you were in 4th place.
Yep.
How did the end of the stage go for you? How did you end up backing out?
Yep, it went in there and hit that line, spun it. And there's about 5 cars behind me, so I just backed out.
Gotcha. And once you back out, unfortunately, you can't come back in.
It's over, yep.
Sorry about that, because I thought
Should have just took the spin.
you were looking like you had something for him coming up in this last stage here.
Yeah, it's pretty good on the long run. When they were talking about their numbers on their tires, I was about 10% more on my right side. Pretty happy with that.
Oh yeah, that could have paid
Came
off.
on strong.
Paid
Went
off.
about 3 or 4 laps longer than what they could, seemed like.
So Eli, I've been talking to Bulldog most of the night. So let me ask you a couple of questions here. How do you see the rest of this run playing out? What do we got, 80-something laps to go? And from what you saw the first half of the race right now, because we're about halfway, what do you see going on up front now?
Well, it looks like Bulldog and Jason and
Bulldog just
Chase.
got loose, but caught.
Yeah, it looks like them guys are really going to be fighting it out up there up front. That top 5 is pretty strong. Bulldog and Jason, Chase, Hangman, Chiza, they're all at your top 5, I'd say. They're really got some real strong cars in there.
So you see Jason up front leading all these fast guys, right? We're at the start of the 3rd stage.
That's not a guy you want to see up front on a place that's already a long run race.
I'm learning that. He seems to have gotten his car stronger over the first 2 stages, and now he's leading. But put yourself in Jason's shoes at this point in the race, knowing that you got, what, 3, maybe 4 pit stops to the end.
Definitely.
And what are you thinking? What's your mindset like? Are you
don't overdrive your car.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing, is don't overdrive your car. Trying to get away from them. And don't make no mistakes. He don't make no mistakes, he's done. Because they don't have no cautions, it's over.
Well, this is pretty early on, and they're all getting loose off too right now. You notice
it's
that.
Pretty rough track,
as
long
Jason
run.
Goes back
but
to third, and Bulldog takes the point. Followed by Chiza right now.
Nice.
Hangman, and is that Chase in 4th and 5th behind them?
Yeah, for some reason I can't get back in the room here. Should be able to load back in, but can't.
You can pull up a stream and broadcast from there.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do.
Yeah. We got some fighting. Chase is getting up there. He just took second, and looks like
he didn't. Cheese is still in second.
Okay.
Cheese is about to be in first.
Oh, wait a second. I looked down for a minute, and everything changed. Oh, Chiza! Oh, the leader's crashing in 4. Bulldog, who's showing as the leader?
I currently am. I don't know if there's a caution.
How did you get past that? I missed that.
Ripped the high line.
Gotcha. Well, it looks like the top 4 basically just wrecked themselves and gave Bulldog a nice lead. Are we going to have a caution?
I only saw one car wreck. I only saw one car spin. I was looking back when it happened.
Jesus spun into 4, but he ended up going across the track, and I saw like 2, 3, or 4 cars get into it. Right
if one of them will send me a message or let me know something, I'll say no.
Okay, because behind you...
48, if you could figure that out for me, that'd be good.
Well, everybody's getting real loose off it, too. Yeah, I can't. From what I got here, I can't really figure it out at the moment. Except Bulldog's got a big lead. Oh, okay, now. I think, is Chase showing second?
That was definitely a caution, okay.
There is a caution?
There is a caution.
Okay, so the caution's out.
There is a caution.
Okay.
He left the party and it's locked.
There is a caution. Smoke texted me and said that was definitely a caution.
Okay. So there was another incident. Well,
I don't know what Chase is doing here because it's caution, but
yeah, I saw that. So definitely caution is out, but not everybody is slowing down.
Yeah, I kind of see that. 48, would you please text Chase and tell him it's caution? I think he sees that now. Okay.
Yeah, he's slowing down. Okay. So I got a couple extra laps there, taking off the next run, and I don't doubt that pretty much everybody's going to be heading to pit road. Did Chase just peel off, or he get loose? It looks like he got loose or something. Okay. And the leader to pit road is Bulldog, followed by the field, it looks like. And every time we've had a caution, we've had the entire field down pit road for fresh tires and fuel. So far, without exception.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Everybody's come down and got 4 every time, it looks like, so far. So
I'm feeling it.
So. I think Smoke tried 2 tires one time and didn't like it until the end of the run.
See, I told you I thought he would be. Yeah, that was what, like the first run or the second?
Yeah,
caution,
first caution.
Something like that. Yeah, it looked like he only took 2. Well, what I was going to say is, even though everybody's come down and pitted under every caution, and probably with very few exceptions, like Smoke that one time, probably take 4 tires and a full load of fuel,
Definitely.
At least topping it off. I'm waiting, now that we're in the third stage, for somebody to take a gamble at some point, maybe thinking that they can, you know, either play some strategy, like we saw in the first stage, by pitting early, or, you know, some guys staying out longer and trying to mix it up for the end there.
What's that, Bulldog?
You know what pace speed has been?
70, 75.
And that is the speed that's run under caution, because you guys are manual cautions, right?
Yes.
Yep. See? I don't even know how to do that, but I got that. Yep.
Who we got in that 41 car? Is that Kill Shot?
It's Chase.
Oh, it's Chasing.
We got Bulldog, we got Hangman, we got Chase. What we got on the outside in fourth there? Is that, that's Chiza and Jason, your top 5.
Yep.
And Bulldog leads him in with Chase all over his bumper into out of 2 now.
Yeah, I kind of let it overheat there for a second gear right now.
Gotcha. Got to get that pull through the turn there. Yeah, well, it worked for the moment. But, you know, Chase has got a fast car, and it seems like he's very anxious to lead.
Oh yeah, these guys are frustrated.
Every time
these guys are real frustrated.
He's been very aggressive.
No, just the overall
but Chase
handling of the vehicles, I'd say, during this race.
Agree, but Chase in particular, every time he's been up to second, even with smoke, been all over his bumper, going high, going low, even at the early laps of the race.
Right.
He wants to be out front, and I think if he feels
like they're getting a little sketchy back there in the back.
Well, let's take a look, because we're pretty static up front at the moment.
Top 4 really pulled away.
Yeah, they got a little run on the rest of the field.
They lined out pretty good back there, it looked like.
Well, we got still, everybody seems to be having trouble out of 2. Were you having trouble out of 2 tonight, Evil?
Yep, definitely was. Yep, I was loose coming out of 2, and then tight coming out of 3, coming out of 4.
Yeah, you see, that's what it looked like. Because 4 seems to be half the field was loose or half the field was tight. You know, because sometimes they go low and sometimes they go high, and after just a few laps, 4 or 5 laps on the tires, all of a sudden you started seeing people struggling.
Yeah, definitely. Watch out for that Chiza guy, man. He's on a roll. He's got a huge points cushion. Huge points cushion. Chiza going hard.
Chiza has been very strong, but I've also noticed that about halfway through the run, he seems to start sliding up in the turns, which tends to hurt him. But early on, he's got a rocket ship.
Yeah.
Hangman just lost the spot to Chiza, getting loose off 2. He's back to 4th. Bulldog pulling out a little bit of the lead now on 2nd. Chase. Going through the field. See, I got Jason now. Jason fell back. And he is in 5th, I believe. Running by himself at the moment. And then we have OGR Killshot, followed by, what is that, Bull 27? Bull Ring 27?
Burning.
Okay.
Burning, yeah, Burning.
Burning 27, that's it. Yep. And then Dave Ferguson on the tail end there, it looks like. If I missed anybody, I apologize. But as you know, when you scroll through, as you came with me on that, or coming with me on that, you know it doesn't always go in order.
Right.
Trying to get everybody a little, you know, shout out there. It looks like the leaders have calmed down and kind of realized that there's a long way to go. What do you think?
They got 33 starting to pull away from that second pack, pull his way back up to the front.
Yeah, I kind of saw that. We got Chase fell back, but it looks like he's in 4th now. He's working on Hangman pretty good, as he has been all night.
Right.
like we calmed down. And,
yeah, it looks like Bulldog's putting a little bit of room on him.
Yeah, he's using his finesse skills to maintain and
hit that line every time.
Lead. But you know what? I think I see Chiza.
Yeah, I caught
creeping
down there.
He's creeping, ain't he?
Yeah. You see, he got a little high.
Yeah, he gained a lot right there.
Yeah, but he lost it off 4. You see, he gets a little high. And you know, when you get that loose tight and you kind of slide up in a turn and you really don't need to be that high, when you try to pull it back down, sometimes it snaps loose on you. And that's like what he's dealing with as his tires wear. And
not something you want to have.
Nope. And Chase gets back to 3rd around Hangman. Just saw that into 3. Evil, would you say for the most part, most of the passing, for the most part, back in the pack has been taking advantage of somebody's mistake?
Definitely.
Loose off a turn kind of thing?
Yep. Somebody messes up going in the turn, that's your only chance. There, the straightaways, just any kind of mistake somebody makes, you have to, because that's the only way you're going to get a spot.
I mean, don't get me wrong, we saw some great racing, in the pack and up front, but it seems to be that Darlington, is that track that it's just like, mind your P's and Q's and then just try to run straight, keep between the lines, not make a mistake.
Don't race your competitors, race that track, them laps.
Whoever makes the least mistakes will probably, be in the best position as the race winds down here.
Definitely.
It looks like we're fixing for a long green run. Of course, I probably just jinxed it. About how long do you think till pit stops there, Bulldog?
11 laps.
About 11 laps.
We're pushing it the whole way this time.
How many laps to go?
I think 55.
Okay,
I saw last time by.
So 55, so 2 more pit stops, and we can't. So it's got everybody right now. If there's no caution, needs at least 2 pit stops.
That's at least 2 pit stops.
At least 2 pit stops. Now cautions can change that, but right now we're looking pretty much. What would you say, Evil? Everybody to go full fuel run and try to get as far as you can.
Definitely, you're definitely going full fuel run right here.
So that's why they probably have calmed down, because they probably realize, you know what, we got to do this like 2 more times.
Yep, you're definitely going to stretch this one out and see exactly how far you can go to divide that next one up.
Right. Now,
because if you could divide it up and run better times in those smaller laps instead of stretching it out like you are here, you know what I mean? If you stretch it out here, you're going to lose some time. But when you go in and pit this next time, you could possibly go a shorter run and pit that last time,
Absolutely. Now, Chiza, I was going to ask you a question, Bulldog, but you're going to get busy in a second because Chiza has closed in on you.
Pete, what is it?
Well, I was going to ask you pretty much, because you're the leader, what is your mindset right now? But that was when you were just riding. Now you got the Chiza to deal with there. So, and you got loose. So take your time. Chiza for the lead there. Well, he's getting out of shape though. And Bulldog's got to run back on him, and he's on the outside. This could be interesting into 1 here. They're side by side. Bulldog. Oh, high to low, but Chiza somehow held on to that. You're halfway through a run, so those tires must be screaming at you.
Oh, the tires ain't like me right now, that's for sure.
Well, here comes, I hate to say it, but Bro is right on your tail now. Chase is right there. And we know how aggressive he's been. But do you really care that you're second at the moment, Bulldog?
No, not really. Just riding.
Gotcha.
I think that's about everybody. Probably maybe except Chase. Chase might be trying to get up here and race with us, but I'm content to just ride right now. If I see an opportunity that I know that's clear, and I know that it's 100%, I'll take it to get that lead. but I definitely going to be pushing this year.
Well, you can see, if you have a moment to look in your mirror, not that I'm telling you to look in your mirror.
I'll flip down the back stretch.
But I'm just saying, if you're looking at but really in the turns, you could see that Chase is really looking for a line to try to get to your bumper. As you seem to have gained a little bit of ground on Chiza since he passed you. So I'm looking at you guys, and in a minute you're going to be able to throw a blanket over the three of you, because I guess tires are becoming a huge equalizer at this point, right in there, 3/4 of the way into the run.
Definitely, they're all three right there together now.
And now we have a lap car. Now a lap car it seemed to play a role in the stage 2 win. And we got a lap car coming up. Cheese has got to deal with him.
Looks like Vernon's your lap car.
No, that's going to be Dave and Vernon.
Is it Dave and Vernon?
Yeah, and
oh, okay, yeah, I see the red car.
Maybe Vernon trying a little pit strategy since he's been struggling a little bit tonight. Doesn't hurt, and Chiza goes left. Chiza takes the inside line. He's peeling off to the pits. Are we looking at a little bit of strategy here as the leader peels off and heads to pit road? Is anybody gonna go with him?
Wouldn't let him have them fresh tires too long.
Well, we only got 2 more laps to make it. I'm going to push it out there.
Well, we got a little more than 2 fuel runs to go. So not really that big of a deal at this point, as it looks like everybody's starting to peel off one by one. So the question is, would you want fresher tires at this point, or you want to go to the empty can of fuel so you can make the distance better? Ooh,
you definitely want to make sure you make the distance.
Around getting into number 9, and number 9 around. Are we going to have a caution?
If that's 2 around, it should be a caution.
Text them and see what they're saying.
Bulldog and Chase on pit road. Dave Ferguson is back rolling. And it looks like the number 9 was struggling there on the apron. Maybe somebody had a flat tire. But they're both on pit road at the moment. The track seems to be clear, as half the field or more is on pit road at the moment. Who's showing as the leader?
I don't know. Pit stops are out.
No problem. Chase and Bulldog. Chase looks like Chase beat Bulldog off pit road. Did Hangman pit?
Caution is out.
Caution is out.
Be interesting to kind of see who the leader's going to be. It's going to be first off pit road this time. I don't know, it's a custom car. It's going to be Jason. Jason's going to be your leader.
Jason. Okay, let's cycle around to Jason. There's Jason. Okay. It looks like we got Dave Ferguson goes to get a lap back, it looks like. Jason, Chiza, Chase, Bulldog, and Hangman. Looks like your top 5 right now is under caution. But are we gonna come back to pit road? Because we got a little more than 2 fuel runs to go, and
no, we'll be going green this time. Maybe not this time, but next time.
Yeah, but is anybody gonna peel off? Well, is Jason? Look at that, Jason and Chase are low. Or are they looking to see what everybody else is gonna do?
You'd be a lot lower.
Yeah,
this
well,
point,
they passed pit road.
Dude, this is actually going to play a big advantage to us that stay out right there. Me and Chiza and Jason, let's push that run out like that.
Well, you get a couple laps of race running under caution, right?
Yeah, also that's going to put, because Cheez-It was going to be in first right there, and he was going to have the older tires. Now we're to his back bumper.
Right.
Actually, he don't even have the lead. Jason does. Jason kind of got lucky right there where the caution fell. Took the lead, going to be first.
I guess Burning's getting his lap back, so we'll go green next time by. So how many laps to go, if you remember?
143 of 184. Somebody do the quick math.
Okay, 184 you said?
Yeah, so it'd be 42.
Yeah, about 42. So we got 4, but that means it's still one more pit stop from
One
here.
pit stop, yep. You're doing 2 full fuel runs right now.
Which means that if there is no more cautions, there probably will be, possibly. But if there are no more cautions, then you guys will be running on fumes and running on no tires at the end of this race.
Well, I mean, I currently have 22 laps to go on my car. One pit stop, probably split the rest of this race in half, honestly. Probably not even pushing those last 3 laps like we had to the last time.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, looks like we're lined up and ready to go again. Order is the same. Got Jason Lee, Cheeza, Chase, Bulldog, and Hangman. And who's that on the outside there? The red car?
I believe that's OGR kill shot.
OGR kill shot, 6th. And we're back to green. And Jason powers through 1 and 2 with Cheeza and Chase side by side. Chase gets loose there, but we had some contact. Wall bunches up, but he ends up cutting the track while he was out of shape and ends up in 2nd. Bulldog in 3rd and Cheeza in 4th. Followed by, was that OGR kill shot in 5th? Behind Cheeza. Got a blue car with a red hood.
That'd probably be Dave's.
Yeah, that was Dave.
Is he a lap down or is he on the lead lap?
I think he's a lap down.
Okay. So we'll cycle back. But for the moment, Jason has pulled out a little bit of a lead. Yeah, I think you were right, Evil. He's looking pretty good right now, isn't he?
Yeah, he is. Needed that clean air.
Well, that was actually going to be my next question. So I asked Bulldog earlier, but what's your views on being out in front right now?
It's huge. You know what he's doing right now? He is laying down laps. He's out front. He knows that he doesn't have to go his whole entire fuel run, so he is just laying them down.
Gotcha. There's OGR kill shot. A little bit behind the leaders here. And Burning 27 in the back. Cheeza back to 4th. Hangman behind him, it looks like, right?
That's what it looks like, yep.
Well, you can't count Cheeza out either. And
Hangman. Hangman's somebody that he can pop off and catch you when you're not looking.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been watching him too on the periphery. We've been up front a lot because there's a lot of action up front, but now that it's calmed down a little bit, you guys are spread out. I'm looking at Cheeza, I'm looking at Hangman, made his way, what is he up to, 5th, I think, or 6th?
5th right now, yep.
But he's back with the fast cars, and like how this track changes, I wouldn't be surprised if we see him as a factor as the laps going down here.
Yep, I'd say as soon as these 3 or 4 up here get caught up together, they're going to start slowing down a little bit. That's going to let him get caught right up to him.
Well, Cheeza's made it to Chase's back bumper.
Right on him. See how much patience he shows here towards the end of the run.
Yeah, well, it is the 3rd stage.
Right.
And at some point, even though we have another pit stop to go, some of these guys might be thinking position.
It looks like Chase is going to give it up.
Yeah, looks like Chase goes back to 4th. doesn't really contest it. But that puts Chiza in the pot for the win now, because he's looking pretty strong now. We're heading to the third stage. Bulldog came on. Bulldog had trouble.
Yeah, they're
early,
starting to gain a little bit on Jason now.
but he showed he's
We've
got.
already picked up 4 tenths.
Nice.
He showed he's
Looks
got
like that 41 struggling a little bit off the turn.
Yeah, as you can see, we're following him a little bit. We're following a little bit here, and
That top 4's close, though.
but they're kind of like spread out.
They're spread out a little bit, but I'll tell you what, in race, they're right there.
Yeah. What I mean by that is are we seeing a little bit more spread because everybody's laid off a little bit, waiting for that final run to really show
Well, I'll just tell you right
I don't
now,
think
I
anybody's
smell
laid
Jason.
off.
I smell Jason and he stinks pretty bad. So.
I think they're all going hard. I don't think they're laying off at all. I think all 4 of them drivers right now are driving everything that car's got.
Well, that's what I was thinking, because I'm looking at this spread, and I'm thinking it's because they're running the fastest laps that they've run all night, the hardest that they've run. And we're seeing kind of like where things are shaking out before this final pit stop that's coming up. And looks like Chase now has picked things up, or maybe his car came to him, or maybe he just figured the gas was on the right this run. But he's getting back up to Chiza and not letting him get away from him.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Bulldog's about to be right on Jason's bumper, too.
Yep. There we go, yep. As I was saying before, yeah, Bulldog had trouble early, but he showed some real strength coming on now. And of course, you know, the pay window doesn't open till the last lap, so that's the only one that counts.
Right.
But how much of this part of the race is position? I mean, you're in the top 5, and you know you got one more pit stop. You know, do you want to show your hand now and show everybody how fast you are? Do you want to let it hang out, or do you want to just kind of ride and let the laps wind down until, say, 10 or 15 to go? You know, where do you want to be at 10 to go?
Yeah, well, it just depends on who you are right now. You know, Jason's, it just really depends on what he's thinking. Is he thinking, is he backing up to these guys a little bit, letting them catch him, saving a little bit to run a little bit longer and have real fresh tires right there at the end? Or is he wondering, when are these guys pitting? You know, who's going to be the first one to pit? Because usually when it comes to that last run, if it's a clean green flag pit stop, first person to pit's the one who takes the lead, man, when they're this close.
I'm just cycling back here, and oh, Jesus, he just sort of got into the outside wall with Chase right on his bumper, but he couldn't take advantage of it.
Yeah,
although he's trying.
Like he helped him a little bit.
Yeah, maybe they were awful close together, but as you see.
See, and I was thinking, as Bulldog was catching Jason there, you know, Bulldog had that good car last run, but there at the end he would kind of fell off a little bit, and Chiza caught him.
Well,
so that was going to be real interesting how that's going to.
Until I saw Chiza
out here.
Chiza and Chase now. Chase got in front. Ooh, somebody's wrecking. I heard it. Where is it? Oh, Chiza on the backstretch.
Looks like that's 2. I've seen one backwards. Red car.
Yep, Hangman into the.
Yeah, that would be me. I caught the patch coming off of.
Oh, Bulldog, Chiza, Hangman. So 3 of the top 4 out.
So tires and handling becoming a huge factor as this race winds down. But you retain second. Are we getting a caution?
No. Yeah, we're going to be in 4th. Chase is going to be in 2nd. She's in 3rd.
Okay, so it's
y'all are watching. I'm very sorry.
So this is going to be huge here on the pit stop. It's going to be huge.
Well, how many laps we got left?
I think still more than a full fuel run.
That's why I'm asking. I think so.
We're going to be right at it. We're going to be right at
fuel.
it. It's going to be about a lap to 2 laps short.
So yeah, and see, as you see, these cars are getting crazy at the end of the run. So are we going to make it one more fuel run?
Well, that's what I was saying before when we
It's going to get interesting.
Figuring we're going to split the run, Because if we're like this at the end, you know, we could go into
Yeah.
overtime.
Yeah, we could,
and we could have
definitely.
a surprise winner, too. If you
Right.
think
Well,
about
actually,
it.
Outlaw don't go into overtime.
Okay, but
The game does.
yeah, that's a good point.
Well,
But
no,
anyway,
we don't run cautions. We don't have overtime.
okay,
We
Right.
run manual.
understood. But the
Yeah.
point I was making is, if on the last lap you have guys sliding and spinning all over the place like we just saw, that could really shake up who gets the top spot at the end of this race.
Definitely. Yep, Jason's smiling right now. I guarantee you that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Because he's seen Bulldog coming and
Looks like Chase. Did Chase make it off first?
yeah, it looks like
Chase
Chase.
and me.
Definitely. Oh man, it looks like to me, who's in that green car?
Did Cheesa get
That's
me?
Cheesa.
Cheese, I think Cheese got him.
I thought I saw Chase get off first.
Well, Chase definitely got off first, but I think it was real close
Actually,
with them
Dave
three.
got us both. Dave's going to be in
Really?
second.
So David's
Good
back on the
deal.
lead lap because he got a couple of laps back. I noticed on the
Nice.
last few cautions. So that's a great.
That's
run for
really
David
going to
right
shake
there.
up this start here.
Yep. So we got.
He's been.
Chase,
I've noticed him back there.
David
Dave's been kind
Ferguson.
of chipping away at us the whole time.
Cheesa, Bulldog, Jason, and who's that? OGR Killshot
Me.
in sixth. Right.
Yep.
So we got a whole new race here because
Right.
we haven't seen David up front, and that's going to be interesting as we head back to green. Good run by David Ferguson. Nice job.
Yes.
Put himself in a position. Let's see.
Yes,
let's see,
he
Can he
did.
hold it? Can he hang on? Three
They're
wide
green.
into one.
3 wide on the start.
Chase,
Looked like he might have slipped his tires there.
Chase takes the point. Oh, he's excited. He's up front, man. I would be too.
Right.
Wouldn't you?
I understand. 100%. Yep.
But excellent job over there. See, that's about
Definitely.
that's a Darlington run. No matter where you're running the rest of the race, if you can get yourself up front, you can have a good day, and that is awesome.
That's right.
But we got
Kind of like
Chase
Regan
up-
Smith back here in 2011.
There you go.
Wasn't up front up all day. Stayed out. 2 tires. The way the car was set up, and able to handle it. Was able to hold Carl Edwards off for that one.
That is a real good example. But Bulldog, you got a windshield full of Cheesa and Chase running nose to tail. I think it's about to get interesting right here.
Yes,
There
it
goes
is.
Cheesa inside into 3.
How much patience are these guys going to have with
Oh,
the final laps coming up?
I think it's all gone. I think it's okay. Now run what you brung, and let's see
Yep.
who ends up crossing the finish line first.
What a pass. Nice pass.
Yes. Oh, and Chase into the wall. Bulldog pulls ahead. So it's Cheesa, Bulldog, and Chase as your top 3. And who you got coming on behind him there? Is that Jason in 4th?
Yep.
Yeah, it looks like Jason and Hangman rounded out the top 5 as we head down to the closing laps. How many we got to go?
21.
21 to go.
laps.
So they are
Well,
definitely over.
No, yeah.
They are
only have 20
right
laps
on
of
it.
fuel.
I mean, right on
we are
it.
going to see some guys really sliding around as we get down to the last 5 laps.
Uh-huh.
This is going to be interesting.
See how these leaders handle each other with that many laps to left, you know.
Bulldog, you happy with second right now? As he makes a pass, trying to go to the outside into 1 for the lead. We'll let him work on that for a minute. He can talk to us when he's got a minute. Working real hard on Cheese's back bumper. I think, oh, when they get into each other, but they hold it straight. Still nose to tail heading into 3.
Ooh.
Yeah. I think that move alone tells us where Bulldog wants to be. He wants to be out front in control of this race. So let everybody else slide around. I'm just going to have some clean air and sail it to the finish, hopefully. That's if we don't get a caution. Now, what I was going to say before the caution came out with Cheesa, it seems to be right before everything went down there, you see he starts to slide up and get into that it seems to me, not being able to talk to him at the moment, but it seems that he gets into that position where he gets into that loose slide type thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
he pulls it down, and it works for a while, But then eventually he gets to a point at the end of the run where he seems to
Gets
lose
pretty
it.
bad. Yep.
Yeah, and that took, it happens. We've all been there, kind of thing. But because we're getting down to the end of the race and we're going to have to be on fumes and no tires, to me that makes him vulnerable.
Very. That's what I was talking about, that long run car. If they get down to 3 laps to go and he pops a tire,
or loses
game
it,
over.
or loses it trying to defend. I mean, look at him. Bulldog's right on his bumper. He's got to be feeling that pressure.
Definitely.
And Bulldog being so close to him, you got to think that he's like, if I let Bulldog go, I'm going to get, I'm not going to be able to hold on to it later on in the race. If I let him go now, I'm not winning the race.
Never going to catch him,
so Bulldog's pressure might be pushing him, which eventually in a few laps will make that problem maybe rear its head a little bit early.
Early, that's right.
So I think Bulldog is doing a little bit of snooker in here and saying, I want you to run harder because I want to push you.
As a driver, you never want to see a guy right on your bumper, especially at a track like this.
Now you see here, man. You see he looks like he went a little high. And Bulldog's getting, he's into the wall.
Yep.
He's into the wall. So did Bulldog push him and intimidate him like some other driver we all know of?
Yeah, he got in that bad part of the car, you know what I mean? You get in that bad part of the car and a turn at Darlington.
Yep.
Yeah, it's not going to be pretty for that guy that you're getting into.
And with this game, aero is a factor. And getting on somebody's inside or on his quarter panel at the wrong spot in the turn or the right spot, if you're the guy doing the putting on the quarter panel, you can get him just a little bit looser and maybe help get by him a little bit.
Right.
Well, Bulldog to the lead and pulling out ahead of the field. Chiza looks like he's running a little bit better now. Maybe he's a little upset at himself and put his head down and trying to get after Bulldog there. Let's take
jump over here with Smoke real quick.
He got into turn 3 hot. He got into turn 3 hot and slowed himself down a bit. Now we're looking back through the field. Let's see if I can get these guys. There's Chase racing with Jason and Hangman. We're behind the leaders, I believe. Yep, that's the third, 4th, and 5th place cars. Trying to chase down number 1 and number 2, Bulldog and Chiza, as the laps wind down here at Darlington. In the Fan4racing at Darlington tonight. Under 20 laps to go, and things have been quite interesting. Some strategy tried, some strategy failed. Handling has been the biggest factor all night with tires, as you see, as the laps wind down. Cars getting loose off of 2, getting tight and or loose into and off of 4, into 3 and off of 4. We've had just about every kind of handling situation because it is Darlington. When people ask me about Darlington, and they say, what turn are you best in, kind of thing, or what turn don't you like? I say, which one? To me, there's like 7 turns here. You got to get into 1, you got to get through 1, you got to get into 2, you got to get off 2, you got to get into 3, you got to get off 3, you got to get into blah, 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 blah. So it's a handful all the way around here, and with tires that are going away, it just you get all you can. Well, Chiza doesn't seem to be able to pull back on Bulldog. Bulldog seems to be holding steady.
Yeah, his car seemed to get better on the long run. Bulldog's car got better. Jason's car got a little worse. Chiza's car got better too.
Yeah, but till the very end. Like the last 5 laps, it seems like everybody started struggling.
Right.
And that's where we ended up with the caution last time.
Yep.
Bulldog, how you feeling there?
Hanging here like I'm hearing a biscuit, buddy.
He sounds pretty happy, don't you think, Evil?
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's trouble for the rest of the field because I think Chiza is trying to get back to him, and he's making a little ground, but he's got the uphill battle, and we know we've seen his tires go away and him spin a couple of times earlier. Did he make adjustments? Does he feel that he has enough to get to Bulldog's bumper and get by him. And wait, look who's coming up behind these guys. Is that
Jason?
And Chase
Is it?
running nose to tail, and they
might be working together to get up to them guys.
Yep, as Cheese is closing in on Bulldog, Chase and Jason are closing in on Cheesa.
And this could get interesting up here for the lead, because I do believe the last time that these two were around each other is that 46 put a little bit of mojo on that left quarter.
Oh yeah, we had some sneakiness going on there.
Not too much. He just put a little air on him.
Yep, took a little air off.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I wanna go back to these guys here because they seem to be kind of battling at it, and Cheesa hasn't quite made it.
And they're closing in too.
See, these guys are nose to tail. But see, Chase, let's see what he does. See, he stays behind them, so I think you're right, Evil. I think he's trying to stay behind them and make use of a little bit of draft to try to pull up on the first two cars before laps run out, so they can get a chance to maybe go for the lead. See, yeah, they're not fighting here, but looks like Cheesa is about to catch Bulldog. He has closed it down to about 3 cars.
Yep, he is right on him. Yep.
And he's there. He is there. I ain't going to talk to you, Bulldog. You just work the steering wheel. It's money time, so you go. But Cheesa is right there on Bulldog's bumper, putting Bulldog in the position that Cheesa was put in by Bulldog before. And I bet you he's grinning right now.
He's sure looking in his mirror now, isn't he?
Yeah, well, they seem to be maintaining. Chase and Jason don't seem to be closing in as fast.
That looked like they were for a minute, but yeah, it looked like they slowed back.
It did. I wonder if Cheesa getting close to Bulldog said, you know what, that extra 10% that I was holding back, I got to use, and the two of them are now not gapping, but have maintained position. See?
He is all over him now.
Yep, but Cheesa just kissed the wall. Got a Darlington
wall.
strike.
Yep.
This is that time of the run when he's been struggling, especially out of 4. But this is also the time of the run where pretty much the rest of the field has been struggling loose out of 2.
Yep, we're going to see these next 5 laps how they go.
Yep. Next time around, tell me how many laps.
2.
Oh, really? 2? 2 to go. Oh, this is it.
This is
Ain't nobody saving nothing. They're going hard.
This is it. Cheesa is going.
That's why he got that wall.
And then we got some lap traffic coming up ahead. I don't think they'll play a factor with only this last lap, right?
This is going to be interesting. White flag.
White flag is out, and Cheesa...
No, look.
Oh! Bulldog loose. Cheesa to the inside into 3. Cheesa side by side. Bulldog falls back to second, but he's right on Cheesa's bumper. Yes. Bulldog hit the wall out of 2, and Cheesa got by him.
Bulldog trying to pull it back up there.
But that's a 4-car race. Look at this. We got Cheesa, Bulldog.
Is that white flag?
Chase is spinning. Chase is out of it. Lap car goes to the inside to let the leaders race.
Cheesa is going to be your winner.
And Cheesa takes the checkered flag.
Good win, Cheesa.
Nice win.
Great
for
car,
Cheesa.
Man.
You know, he must have made an adjustment on that last pit stop.
Definitely.
I really thought he was a sitting duck.
Yep.
But circumstances, that looseness out of 2 that affected most of the field came back to haunt Bulldog. And though he retained position with a really nice save.
What haunted me the worst is she started puttering about that white flag hit.
Oh! So out of gas, too, and still manages to finish second.
I got loose out there, and she puttered once on the backstretch, and then I caught her back up and kind of swerved her down the backstretch enough where it got a pickup in it and just kind of drove it around. And it actually, what was kind of weird is it didn't putter again until off 4 that lap.
Gotcha. Do we have a lineup, or what's going on?
Yeah, Cheesa, me, Jason, Hangman, Killshot, Chase, Dave, Burning. That's all I saw.
Dave finished in 6th?
Yeah, well, that's what it looks like.
Wow. Then you know what? That's a great run, isn't it? that's Darlington for you.
Yep.
A lot of the top guys had issues. Broadcast ended. I got a blue screen. Oh, okay. What? I didn't. Okay, I didn't. Yeah, I hear you. I didn't touch anything. Okay.
I know. I guess it just quit. It's weird.
Yeah, that was weird. um, so what a race at Darlington there. So
Yeah, no shit.
Bulldog, man, wow, that was a tough win. You had that, and just pushed a little bit too
Hey,
far.
no, the live stream's still up.
It is still up, so that's why I'm still talking. Yeah, because mine ended. Everybody left, so I'm
And let's get Jason in here as well.
okay. How we do this? So I'll get into quick race, and then pull their car up, kind of thing. Is that how we do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we got Chiza. He's 88, right?
Jesus.
What's up?
Damn
Chiza.
it, man.
Nice run,
Dude.
man.
Appreciate it.
Hey, well, don't appreciate it. I was saying that you weren't going to win because we were noticing that you were getting out of shape, out of 4 at the end of the runs, and because we had to go a full fuel run and a full run on tires, I thought that you weren't going to be able to do it, but you pulled it off. So tell us about it.
Well, that last run there came down to saving about a lap and a half to 2 laps of fuel and chasing down Bulldog at the same time. Neither one of those things are easy to do, and man, I'm glad he had to save. But I was running in 4th gear, probably, I don't know, 10 of those laps there at the end, and it pushed so bad when I was in 4th gear, and so I was playing with the gear and switching to 3rd in 3 and 4 so I could turn, and that's where I was beating him. And I was gaining on him every single lap, and I don't think he was shifting down and getting that launch off. And
that's a very interesting point right there. So
Jesus, I didn't have 3rd gear.
Was a dual gear setup. So you were doing 3rd gear until the tires ran out a bit, or you had to save and then keeping it and shifting up to 4th.
Yeah, in 3rd gear I could do a full fuel run with tires left, and then saving fuel, I'd save tires as well.
So he had like a turbo boost there, Bulldog. You want to tell him what happened on the last lap?
I ran out, man. It was just I've been trying to save, man. I was rolling through 1 and 2, just babying it through there and babying it through 3 and 4. After I got by there, I don't think I got into you right there, did I?
No, I ended up popping coming out of 4.
Oh,
I did too, and I didn't even have a 3rd gear. Mine actually popped like right there when you got by me. That's why I got loose. Because it popped. Yeah. And then I kind of served it, and it was real weird because it didn't pop again until coming off of 4 the next lap.
Yep.
Huh.
Yeah, he held on to 2nd. It looks like Chase had trouble on the last lap too, or the second to last lap. He spun in 2. So all of a sudden we're the whole time end of the race we're looking at 4 guys, and all of a sudden it ends up being 2. And then to be fair, Evil picked you. He said, "Look out for Chiza coming." Because he's got a good long-run car, and he's been getting stronger all the way.
Yeah, I definitely had a really good long-run car, and I didn't have the top speed that these guys had right at the beginning, but if it went the full run, I was able to keep up with them, and turns out it was enough to win.
Yeah, well, you had a really good race. You got into trouble a couple times early, but you overcame it.
Yeah.
Did you make any adjustments during the race when you noticed that you were having issues there?
There's not too much I could do because what caused that setup wasn't adjustable.
Got it.
So I made 1 click on the wedge adjustment, and it helped enough, but I didn't want to ruin my speed. So.
We want to call this win a 1 click to victory.
Yeah, that's 1 more click than I normally do. I normally don't even change anything.
Gotcha.
I changed a lot during that race.
Well, yeah, and Bulldog, you finished 2nd. You had a great run. You struggled early too. You got into a couple of incidents early, but you managed to get everything straightened out, and came
Yeah.
on real strong in the second stage, and of course down to the wire.
Well, thank God that Smoke's girlfriend made him get off for a minute. Or we was all gonna
Yeah.
lose. But you'd be talking to him. But that first stage, man, and she was loose, or she was just so tight she was shearing loose. It was one of the two. I couldn't really figure it out. But I decided to go up on a full pound on both my left sides, and go up 4 quicks on the wedge to tighten it up.
So that's a
Just-
pretty big in race adjustment.
Yeah, I threw the kitchen sink at her after that first stage. And
Well, I said, that's good. That ties it in, because that's what I said at the beginning. I said, you're going to see guys throw everything at this race: sneakiness, snookering, strategy, hard driving, maybe a little bit of bumper, and the kitchen sink. So you had to put it in there, but it paid off with a second place finish.
Yeah, the only thing I regret is not having the extra 20 foot of fuel line hidden in the bottom of the car.
Well,
But
I hear you on that.
me.
We got anybody else coming in?
No, I don't think so. I do not think so. I think everybody's else ready to go ahead and get this World Challenge going, or Pro League qualifier, whatever you want to call it.
Yep, the finals, Pro League qualifying at the Roval, my favorite track, absolutely, without question. Yeah, I want to get in there too. So
you are a special breed if that's your favorite track.
Oh
Yeah.
I'm from New York, so just feel the sarcasm. Give me the Glen any day over the Roval. But anyway, that's the track that everybody's heading to. So let's let everybody go and go do what they got to do. So that's it from the Fan4racing at Darlington Outlaw Cup Series.
Big thank you to all the sponsors and everything else. Fan4racing.com, Toco Warranty. We mentioned their number on the last broadcast. I ain't got it on me right now.
I don't have it in front of me, but
me either.
If you need a warranty for your car, Toco Warranty. There you go.
Also, watch us, guys. Keep an eye on Outlaw going forward in these Pro League qualifiers. We've won practically every single one we tried to run. So keep an eye on that, and watch us tonight.
I'm chasing these guys, so he speaks the truth. Okay.
You off there?
Okay. Nice run.